so close. No. Here, would you like to guess me? How old do you think I am?
Uh, 18?
Ah, thank you. No, I am 5.
Oh, you look so young.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Are you introvert or extrovert person?
I think.
Ma'am, if I come in your country, where will you take me?
What about in India? Where would you take me in India?
This conversation is on Cambly. Cambly is the only app in India which provides one-on-one private English classes with tutors from various countries. It is especially useful for those who struggle in speaking English confidently. You can choose from various courses like Business English, IELTS, Personality Development, and many more other courses. Tutors on Cambly are friendly and supportive, who will help you improve your weak areas without any judgment. So please enjoy our conversation.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
What is your name?
Ma'am, I'm Havisha from India.
Oh, very nice, Havisha. Okay, so cool. So, are you here today to practice some English talking?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Oh, very nice. So, tell me a little about yourself. Are you in school?
Yes, ma'am, I'm in school and guess what is my age?
Hmm. That's always hard. Guessing people's age is hard. I will guess you are 12.
Almost close, I'm 11.
Ah, so close. No. Here, would you like to guess me? How old do you think I am?
Around 18?
Ah, thank you. No, I am 5.
Oh, you look so young.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, so, um, tell me, what are you currently going to school? How often do you go to school? What times do you go to school?
Ma'am, I go to school every day except
Mm,
Sunday and
okay.
and except my holidays such as winter vacation, summer
Mhm.
vacation, and all of the small holidays. And
Mhm.
I go to school regularly on I should be there at 8:15, so I have to
Mm.
wake up at 7 o'clock to get ready. And
Ooh, very early.
ma'am, are you introvert or extrovert person?
I think both. It
Oh,
depends, right? It depends on the situation. Sometimes you like to just be by yourself, and sometimes you miss your friends and you want to go out and be with your friends. So I think it depends for me. I can be both.
oh wow, it seems a little bit same for me, but I am a little bit introvert.
Okay, okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people just like to have their own space, have their own time, and help them recharge, right? Especially when you go to school every day, because when you're in school every day, you have to be social, right? You're in a social environment. So then maybe you like to go home and be by yourself to relax after school, right?
Yes, ma'am. Of course. Ma'am, what is your daily routine?
Daily routine. So it really depends on the day of the week. For the most part, I would say during weekdays, maybe Monday through Friday, I usually have classes starting really early in the morning for me, just because I have students from everywhere in the world. So for them, it might be nighttime, but for me, it's early morning. So I usually get up pretty early and do maybe 2 or 3 or 4 hours of class, depending on that day. And then I take a break. I have a dog, so then I walk my dog, um, come back, feed him. Usually make myself coffee. I love coffee, so I have to have a coffee in the day. Usually I do it after morning classes. I'll have a coffee. Maybe I have time to relax a little. Maybe I'll read or watch a TV show. And then I usually have some afternoon classes, depending on the day. Then I also take another break, walk the dog again, eat dinner, feed him, and then depending on the day, I don't always do night classes. So some days a week I have night classes for myself and some days I don't. So if I do, I do night classes. If I don't, I usually relax and do something I want to do. Maybe I go eat dinner with friends or family. Maybe I watch TV or crochet or read. I just like to do something relaxing at night if I don't have classes. What about you? Tell me a little bit about your routine.
Ma'am, I get up 7 in the morning and then I rush
Mm-hmm.
to school, study there apart from enjoying with my classmates. I
Mm-hmm.
come back, I spend some time watching TV, and
Mm-hmm.
then I go out to play. I come back, I spend some more time studying and completing all my homework. Then
Uh-huh.
I have a chat with my friends or I play role playing games with my siblings until I go to bed.
Okay, very good. So busy day, busy day. So you
Yes,
said you only have one day where you don't have school. What do you like to do on your day off?
ma'am. On my day off, I love to ride cycle. I also love to read spiritual books, and apart from that, I also love to play role playing games with my siblings and enjoy. And you know what? My daily routine will be something like this. I'll get up 8 in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
play, and play until I go to bed at 11 o'clock.
Very good. Yeah, because you have to have as much fun as possible on your one day off, right?
Yes, and on the end of the day while sleeping, I will say that, oh, I did not get any product, I did not do any productive thing. And the next Sunday, again, the whole thing will happen.
But
This
it's
is
good
required.
because it's good to have a balance, right? You have to do things that make you happy, right? Versus school 6 days a week, you might as well use your one day for having as much fun as possible. It really nourishes, I think, nourishes your soul, nourishes your spirit, right? It makes you happy. And then you can face the next 6 days all over again with good energy, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, how is the life at your place? I think you have enough amenities to stay, and your country might be developed from any other developing country. Am I right?
Right. So, it depends on where you live. So there's kind of three main zones, right? You could live in an urban city, you could live in the suburbs, or you could live in the rural countryside. So for me, I have always lived in the suburbs, which is kind of a mix of everything. So it's not in the big city. So I live in the state of Georgia. Our capital is Atlanta. Atlanta would be considered the big city. I have always lived in what is called Metro Atlanta, which means I live here's this big city of Atlanta. I live in this circle that's near the city, but not inside the city, if that makes sense. And so those are called the Metro Atlanta suburbs, which means neighborhoods where you have big lawns, bigger houses, your own driveway, your own backyard, your own front yard goes with your house. So you have more space. So where I grew up was in a town called Swanee in Forsyth County in Georgia. And actually, very interesting, there is a very large Indian population where I grew up. So there was an Indian temple on the same road as my school. There were many, many Indian children that I went to school with. Many Indian restaurants. So my area was known for having a lot of Indian immigrants and a lot of Korean immigrants. So I grew up with a lot of people from India and from Korea. So the suburbs, right, you have a lot of neighborhoods and a lot of schools, and then a lot of big shopping centers. And so you have to drive your car to get places because everything is very spread out. Does that make sense? So, my neighborhood, even just to walk from my house to the front of the neighborhood, would probably take 30 minutes just to walk to the front of the neighborhood. So, you have to drive to get places. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am, that makes total sense. Ma'am, if I come in your country, where will you take me?
Hmm. I think it depends on what you're interested in, right? Because the United States is so big, there's kind of something for everything. So, do you prefer to visit, beaches, mountains, cities, countrysides? What would you like to see in any country?
Ma'am, I would love to see beaches.
Hmm. Okay, so if I were going to take you to see beaches, I would either take you to Florida because that would be easiest for me. Florida is known for its beaches, and I live right above Florida, and my family is from Florida. So I know Florida really well. I'd probably take you to Florida, and I'd probably take you to see the Keys, which are a set of islands called the Keys, and they're on the very southern tip of Florida. So here is the peninsula of Florida. Here's the end. Here's the ocean below it. The Keys are right off the end. They're islands and they're right here and they're really cool to see. And they're really known for key lime pie, for beautiful beaches. It's very beautiful. I would also take you to Miami because my family is from Miami. It's on the beach. So you could also see the beach and also see. So my mother is from Cuba. So I would take you to see the Cuban food, the Cuban culture in Miami. There's a big Cuban population. So that's why I would take you there. And then also Florida has Disney World. So if you wanted to go see Disney World, we could also go there and the beach, right? So I would pick Florida to take you. The other place really known for beaches in the US would then be the opposite on the West Coast, right? California. So it would either be California and those beautiful beaches or Florida and those beautiful beaches. What about in India? Where would you take me in India?
Ma'am, in India, I will take you to the places where I enjoy the most. I will take you to a place called Vrindavan. It is the
Mhm,
place where Lord Krishna spent his pastimes when he was very young or he spent his
mhm.
childhood. I think you should really have a glimpse of the spiritual side of India. Apart
Yes,
from that,
yes.
I will also take you to places according to your interest. For example, if you like swimming or you love
Mhm.
river banks, I will take you to the river bank of the Holy River, Kaveri, where you will enjoy the most. If you know swimming, we both can swim there and enjoy our.
Yes, yes. I do like swimming and I love water. I love things that involve water. So that would be a good one, I think. I also really like really cool nature or really cool historical sites.
Oh, then I'll take you to some very nice historical sites in Madhya
Mhm,
Pradesh, which is in center of India. And if you like hilly areas, I
mhm.
can take you on a hiking. And I can also take you
Ah,
to Ooty, which is really very near to the, it's not far from the place where
mhm.
I live. So it will be very interesting and an amazing journey.
Oh, it sounds wonderful. Yes, I do like hiking. My family always used to travel to national parks in the United States, and we would hike a lot on our vacations. So, there are a lot of national parks in the United States. What about in India? Are there many natural parks and sites that are protected?
Yes, ma'am, there are many, but not too many.
Uh-huh. I see. Very nice. So yeah, it would be really cool to see the ones that you have in India. I think that would be something I would like to do there if I went. How about you tell me if there are any countries that you really want to visit?
Ma'am, I would love to visit USA
Hmm.
and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so those are your top two that you would like to go to.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, I would like to visit Sri Lanka, but so I would prefer USA.
Okay, very cool. So, are there any places in the US that you really want to visit?
Not that real places, but I've heard that it is a very nice country.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to see where and all are the nice places. Ma'am, if someone hurts you, what will be? How will you react? How will you pacify yourself, or you will hurt the person back, or you will not feel good until you hurt the person back? This is generally human tendency, isn't it?
I don't know. I think I tend to have a different personality. Um, I don't care so much about being hurt myself. I usually just forgive people. Um, I would appreciate maybe an apology. That would make me feel the most, healed is if someone apologized for something they did wrong or hurt me. But if they don't, I'm okay. I'll forgive them and move on. What I am worse about is if you hurt someone I really care about, right? Maybe it's my dog or someone I live with, my mother. If you hurt someone I really care about, I think I would have the attitude you're talking about more. I would say, oh, you hurt my mom. Now I really want revenge. I might not actually do it because I'm not really that kind of person, but I would really think about it, right? And maybe I would talk about it. I go, ooh, they deserve, you know, I hope karma takes care of them or I hope they get what's coming to them. I might have a worse attitude about it. Does that make sense? If it's someone I care about versus if it's myself, I usually just forgive people. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, ma'am, that makes sense. That's really kind.
Yeah. I think it's almost I like to view it almost selfishly, right? Because it won't do me any good to want revenge, right? It's wasting my energy on something negative. Whereas I just need to be good myself, and then I'll have good things happen, right? Whereas if I am too focused on revenge, I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my energy feeling bad when I don't have to feel bad. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am, that makes sense.
Mm.
Ma'am, what do you do to maintain your health?
I like to exercise frequently, and I do try to eat well sourced food. So, food that is grown without, chemicals or is grown well, and meat that is grown well. So, high quality food and exercise for me. What about you?
Ma'am, to maintain my health, I do some kind of yoga, but I'm
Mm.
pretty much lazy about it. I'll skip most of the times.
But yeah, so I looks like we're about to run out of time. So I'll go ahead and say it was very nice to meet you, Havisha.
Nice connecting with you too, ma'am.
Yes, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.